They battled zombies and risked everything on screen, but the biggest transformation came after the series ended. Want to discover how these actors really changed after the apocalypse? Prepare to be shocked by the then and now of each The Walking Dead survivor. Andrew Lincoln, RickGrimes. Andrew became the symbol of The Walking Dead by portraying RickGrimes with intensity, pain, and leadership. After his departure in the 9th season, he stepped away to prioritize his family. Years later, he returned to the TWD universe in TheOnesWhoLive, alongside Danai Gurira, exploring the reunion of Rick and Michonne. Simultaneously, he became involved with theater in the UK, maintained a private life, and gained respect as an actor committed to dense and emotionally authentic roles. Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon. Norman established himself as the most enduring face of the franchise. With the end of the main series, he earned his own production, Daryl Dixon, set in France, where his character lives a solitary journey full of discoveries. Outside the TWD universe, Norman hosts the program Ride with Norman Reedus, explores photography and art, works in voice acting, and maintains a strong bond with fans. He remains a pop icon with a rebellious style and a sensitive soul. Danai Gurira, Michonne. Danai shone as Michonne and quickly expanded her career in Hollywood. She gained international prominence by playing Okoye in the Marvel Universe films. After leaving TWD, she returned triumphantly in TheOnesWhoLive, also as a writer. She is an award-winning playwright, an activist in African and feminist causes, and a constant presence at major cultural events. She transitioned from action to art with elegance and solidified her name as a complete and respected artist. Melissa McBride, Carol Pelletier. Melissa started as a supporting actress, but her Carol became one of the most profound and beloved characters in the series. After the end of TWD, she was confirmed in Daryl Dixon to expand her journey. Off-camera, she is reserved but actively participates in conventions and meetings with fans. Her work as an actress is highly respected for her emotional delivery and the careful construction of a strong, resilient, and surprising woman within the zombie chaos. Stephen Yeun, Glenn Rhee. Stephen had one of the most impactful deaths in the series, but his career exploded after TWD. He gained acclaim for Minari, being nominated for an Oscar. He worked with directors such as Jordan Peele and Bong Joon-ho. In 2024, he debuted in the MCU with Thunderbolts. He also produced and starred in Beef, a critically acclaimed Netflix series. Yoon has become a symbol of Asian representation in Hollywood, maintaining versatility, depth, and a captivating presence on all screens. Lauren Cohan, Maggie Green. Lauren played Maggie for many seasons, leaving and returning to the series. After TWD, she starred in DeadCity, a spin-off alongside Negan, which deepens the complexity between old enemies. She participated in the series Whiskey Cavalier, action and suspense films, and remains active in Hollywood. With her strong charisma and emotional delivery, Lauren consolidated Maggie as one of the strongest female characters, and her presence is always marked by intensity and intelligence. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan Smith. Jeffrey entered as a brutal villain, but humanized Negan over time. After the end of the series, he premiered DeadCity with Lauren Cohan, in a plot that challenges the logic between trauma and redemption. He also joined the cast of The Boys, maintaining his image as an ambiguous and captivating character. Off-screen, he lives with his wife on a ranch and participates in social actions. He is a versatile, charismatic actor with a legion of fans who admire him both for his acting and his authenticity. Chandler Riggs, Carl Grimes. Chandler grew up in front of the public as Carl, Rick's son. His death in the series was controversial, but he remained active in the arts. He dedicated himself to electronic music as a DJ and producer, in addition to acting in independent films and series such as A Million Little Things. Present at fan events, he carries a strong connection with the TWD universe. His professional maturation occurs naturally, experimenting with creative paths outside of traditional TV, but maintaining the affection of the public. Lenny James, Morgan Jones. Lenny appeared in the pilot episode and returned with force years later, taking on a leading role in Fear the Walking Dead. His intense and philosophical performance marked the public. Outside the franchise, he shone in the British series Save Me, which he also wrote, being nominated for awards. With a consolidated career in theater and British television, Lenny is admired for his interpretive depth and for always taking his characters to the emotional and ethical limit. John Bernthal, Shane Walsh. Even leaving the series early, John left a mark with Shane, one of the most complex and impulsive characters. After that, he's shown as the protagonist in The Punisher and participated in successes such as Ford vs. Ferrari, King Richard, and The Bear. In 2024, he made a special appearance in TheOnesWhoLive. In addition to acting, he hosts the podcast Real Ones, discussing social issues with frankness. He has become one of the most respected figures in drama and action in Hollywood. Josh McDermott, Eugene Porter. Josh won over the public with the evolution of Eugene, from comic coward to prominent hero in the last seasons. After the end of the series, he remained discreet, acting in short films, series, and voice acting. He frequently participates in fan conventions and geek events. He is also dedicated to stand-up comedy and independent projects, showing a versatility that goes beyond the eccentric character that marked his trajectory in the TWD universe. Christian Serratos, Rosita Espinosa. After playing Rosita until the end of the series, Christian took a leap by starring in Selena, the series on Netflix, playing the iconic singer with emotion and respect. She also acts in fashion campaigns and social causes. Off-screen, she is engaged in defending animal rights and environmentalism. After years in the action and drama of TWD, she has consolidated herself as a multifaceted artist, with a charismatic presence and constant growth in different genres. Seth Gilliam, Father Gabriel Stokes. Seth, who entered as the mysterious Father Gabriel, grew within the plot and ended as one of the most balanced leaders. After TWD, he participated in series such as Teen Wolf and urban drama projects. His post-apocalyptic work has been focused on characters with a strong emotional and moral burden. In addition to acting, he dedicates himself to theater and the training of new actors, being recognized for his sensitivity and the solidity of his artistic trajectory. Alana Masterson, Tara Chambler. Alana played Tara for several seasons, being one of the most human characters in the plot. After her departure, she moved away from the spotlight to focus on motherhood and personal life. She participated in independent projects and became involved with social causes, including feminism and the LGBTQIA+ struggle. With her authentic style, she maintains a loyal fan base and gradually resumes more intimate acting projects with an emotional focus. Carrie Payton, Ezekiel. Carrie enchanted the public as the charismatic King Ezekiel, bringing theatricality and heart to the series. After the end of TWD, he returned to his origins in voice acting, with prominence in animations such as Young Justice and Teen Titans Go, where he was already a famous voice. He also participates in games and continues to be a constant figure at fan conventions. He is admired for his vocal talent and his ability to bring inspiring characters to life, both in voice and body. Ross Marquand, Aaron. Ross stood out as Aaron, the first openly gay character in the series, bringing sensitivity and strength. After TWD, he expanded his career as a voice actor and imitator, being the voice of Red Skull in MCU films and participating in games and animations. His versatile talent made him a constant presence in panels and voice acting. He also acts in comedy and independent short films, balancing dramatic intensity with scenic lightness when necessary. Tom Payne, Jesus. Tom played Jesus with lightness, courage, and spirituality. After his departure, he assumed the main role in Prodigal Son, a psychological thriller series where he played a detective son of a serial killer. The project had 2 seasons and showed his dramatic ability outside the apocalyptic universe. He recently married and became a father, balancing career and family, in addition to remaining active in series and productions focused on mystery and investigation. Pollyanna McIntosh, Jadis, Anne. Pollyanna played Jadis, an eccentric and enigmatic leader, taking her character to the spin-off World Beyond and then to TheOnesWhoLive. She is also a director, writer, and activist. She produced and directed independent films with provocative themes. Outside of acting, she is an active voice in feminism and social causes. Her career is marked by intense roles and by a unique style that mixes aesthetic boldness and transformative discourse. Michael Kudlitz, Abraham Ford. Michael played Abraham, one of the toughest characters in the series. After his death in TWD, he dedicated himself to directing, including episodes of the series itself. He acted in Clarice and other police productions. He is also a frequent presence at fan events and international conventions. His work as a director was praised by castmates. He alternates between acting and directing with skill, showing mastery of narrative in front of and behind the cameras. Austin Emilio. Dwight. Austin played Dwight with intensity and ambiguity. After leaving TWD, he migrated to Fear the Walking Dead, where he had greater prominence and depth. In parallel, he acted in independent films, especially drama and suspense. He also works with music and visual art. He is known for his alternative style and strong presence in dark and disturbing characters. He maintains a loyal fan base and continues to innovate outside the major studios. Caitlin Nakin. Enid. Caitlin gained prominence by playing Enid, a young woman marked by loss and early maturity. After her departure from the series, she embarked on music, releasing original singles. She also starred in the series Light as a Feather and other teen and supernatural projects. She acts strongly on social media with her own aesthetic and involvement in social causes. She is a rising artist who has been consolidating her artistic identity outside the TWD universe. Callan McAuliffe. Alden. Callan brought depth to the character Alden, who started as an antagonist and evolved to become trustworthy. After his time on TWD, he focused on Australian productions and independent films. He is also dedicated to writing, with scripts and original projects in development. Young and versatile, he moves between acting, directing, and production. His future promises artistic maturation in works that mix introspection and social criticism. Michael James Shaw. Mercer. Michael arrived in the last seasons as Mercer, an imposing and ethical military man, gaining immediate prominence. Before TWD, he was already known for playing Corvus Glaive in the MCU. After the end of the series, he sought new roles in action and science fiction series, always with a strong physical presence and authority. He is also a writer and producer, with his own projects underway. His charisma and screen presence position him as a promising name in Hollywood. Eleanor Matsura. Yumiko. Eleanor played Yumiko with firmness and rationality, being an important figure until the end of the series. After TWD, she returned to the United Kingdom, where she was already an accomplished actress and participated in BBC series and plays. She also works as a voice actress and advocate for Asian diversity in cinema. She is involved in social and feminist movements. She maintains a serious and engaged artistic profile, balancing commercial productions and original projects with cultural relevance. Nadia Hilker. Magna. Nadia gave life to the rebel Magna, a strong and emotional leader. After TWD, she focused on European productions, including German series and independent films. She is also a model, photographer, and visual artist, with exhibitions in Europe. Her style is alternative and authentic, maintaining a solid fan base that follows her multidisciplinary projects. She acts with a focus on existential roles and seeks narratives that address themes of identity and freedom. If you enjoyed seeing how these stars transformed after the apocalypse, imagine what's coming next. Subscribe to the channel now, leave a like, and comment on which actor surprised you the most, or which other cast you want to see here. Your comment could become the next video. Activate the bell because the next transformation might surprise you even more. And remember, here, the story never ends in the last episode.